Well, I believe I have gone live. Welcome. Welcome to Ian Cox. Welcome. So, we are going to try something today. We're all, unfortunately, most of us are stuck at home. Hashtag stay home, stay at home because of the dreaded coronavirus. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. So I thought it'd be good to try something a bit different. And so I thought, you know what, let's try a live car quiz. So I'm going to wait until more people join. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to Ian Cox. How you doing, Ian? How's everything going? What's been happening in Dubai? I heard you had some a bit of environmental excitement last night with some hailstorms and rain and stuff. What's going on over there? The heavens are opening up. It's all going a bit nuts. So, so the idea today will be to do basically a bunch of questions, automotive related questions, and it has rained a little. It has rained a little. I thought it was a bit. I've heard it's a bit more than a little. Hope you're all keeping well. Anyway, I hope you're all everything's okay. So we thought, what I'd do is try something a little bit different, and we'll do a sort of a live car quiz show. Hello to and Lutfi, thanks for joining. They blame cloud seeding. It's come from Egypt and then Saudi Arabia. Oh, strange. Why would you need cloud seeding right now? Hello to Junaid. So we've got a few people joining now. So yeah, the idea is today to go to try something a little bit different. Again, like I said, since most of us are at home, hi, and most of us are kind of, a bit bored really, aren't we? So, so I thought, if you're into cars, and let's have a little bit of fun, let's do a car quiz. Let's try that. And the way that this will work is the best thing is that if I just ask hello to Junaid. It's quite nice in Coventry. Oh, is it? You're not in Coventry. I know that because I brought you back to London yesterday. So that's a bit weird. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's quite nice outside actually. It's because the sun is shining, but not much is going on. Hello to Lena. So I'll tell you what. Let's kick off with a few questions, and we'll start with a very easy and very topical and relevant one. Which manufacturer made a car named the Corona? The Corona. Which manufacturer made a car named Corona, as in coronavirus? Hello to archaeologist. Hello, how you doing? Okay, so to those who've just joined us, apart from my family, to those who have joined us just now, apart from just my family, what we're doing is a live quiz. It's automotive related, and we're going to be doing car questions. And I've already just kicked off with the first question, which was who made a car named the Corona? And I've had one answer already. So there you go. So what I'll do is I'm not going to tell you the answers. What I might do is maybe put them up later somewhere. But I will ask the questions and allow you to answer them. So which manufacturer named the car Corona? That is question number one. Question number two, I'm not going to number these, but anyway, the next question. You're gonna hate me after this. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't hate anyone. So let's see how this is going. So anyway, to those who are joining us, we are trying, and that's my wife. Hi, Habibi. Hello. Yes, this is a lot of fun. Toyota Corona. Okay, so I actually just said the answer out. There you go. Anyway, so let's move on to the next question. Hello to Kobe. So more people joining us. So we have just started, instigated a live car quiz on Instagram Live. I thought I'd try this to keep everybody engaged and busy. Coxie, who is joining us from Dubai, is remembering the time that he taught my wife to drift a Ford Mustang. That's not relevant to the quiz, but that's an interesting factoid right there. And he did actually do that, so that's really interesting. And she still remembers it. So, okay, next question. Who made the Allante? Allante. Who made the Allante? Can you answer that question? Who made the Allante? So what I'll do is I'll just allow that to just fizzle a little bit, see if you know the answer to that one, and then we will move on from there. Who made the Allante? There you go. Waiting for some answers. Not so far. Not so far. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to the next question. What I might do then is I might then run through the questions again at the end of this to actually then answer. Okay, I have an answer on that one. Again, from Cox, he is actually a car encyclopedia. So Cadillac, right. Next question. What unique piece of engineering is Dr. Felix Wankel best known for? What piece of engineering is Dr. Felix Wankel best known for? The answer is actually in the question, quite literally there. There you go. I have an answer on that one. It is, in fact, the rotary engine. Moving on, what car, if you're just joining us, we're doing a live quiz here. And also, Anne Lutfi, well done to you as well. It is indeed the rotary engine. And if you're just joining us, we are doing a live, Instagram live car quiz. Just to pass the time, really, since we're all like, hashtag stay home, hashtag stay at home because of the coronavirus. I thought let's have a little bit of fun. So, what car was James Dean driving when he crashed and was sadly killed? Hello to Nabila Nawaz, thanks for joining. What car was James Dean driving when he crashed and was sadly killed? Do you know the answer to that question? I'll give it a few moments and then I'll move on to the next question. And Lufti says Porsche, and Coxie gives me a much more specific answer to well done to both of you. It was the Porsche 550 Spider. RS, if you want to be very particular. Well done. Okay, cool. Next one, we were just going to keep on moving on through those. And our archaeologist as well. Yes, correct. Porsche 500. Yes, quite right. Little Bastard. Exactly. That was the nickname of that car. That's what it was called. And in fact, there are a few nickname questions coming up. So stay tuned. I've got a few of those as well. Right, next one. Which manufacturer's engine is used in the Pagani Zonda? Which manufacturer's engine is used in the Pagani Zonda? So once again, we're running a live car quiz here, a simple Q&A, just a little bit of fun, just for the heck of it, because, hashtag stay home, hashtag stay at home. If you're a car person and you're feeling a little bit bored, then here you go. Welcome to Blue Devil. 0.638. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. And he's answered that question with AMG. I'll accept AMG. I was looking for Mercedes or an archaeologist, correct? I was looking for either Mercedes or AMG, and I'll accept either of those. I drove the first one in the UK. You drove a Zonda! Coxie, I am quite envious of that. That is actually Humera's favorite car, the Pagani Zonda. Wow, you drove a Zonda? Damn, that's one I've missed. I would quite like to have a go on that. Hello to Parthans. Hello to thanks for joining. How you doing? So for those who have just joined us, like I said, running a live car quiz here on Instagram Live, just for a bit of fun, because hashtag stay home, hashtag stay at home, and if you're looking for something to do, I thought why not? Let's do that. There you go. Homera is saying that's my favorite car, the Pagani Zonda, and so it is. So we've had a few questions already. And we've had some answers. I won't go back to them, but I will try to see if I can maybe download this and I'll upload it onto YouTube or something. And so you can go through those questions again. So here comes the next question. In what year did Aston Martin launch the DB9? In what year did Aston Martin launch the DB9? Who knows the answer to that? The Aston Martin DB9. In what year was that car launched? What can I win, asked Parthans, or Partha really, is, well, you win my respect. Hello to Green Sonic 2005 or 2005. Junaid is quite close with the answer to that question. The question was, so to those who've just joined us, welcome and thanks for joining us. We're doing a live car quiz just for the heck of it, just for a bit of fun, just to pass the time because we're all stuck at home. The question was, what year did Aston Martin launch the DB9? And Coxie's, oh, this is one that Coxie can't answer. But my family's quite close, actually. I think they must be Googling it. They say 2003. Coxie says 2004. I will take 2004. 1998 says Partha. That's not correct. Sorry. Archaeologist says 2003. Again, close, but I was looking for 2004 as the answer. But well done. So let's move on to the next question. It's going well now, actually. This is good. So for those of you who have just joined us, we are doing a live car quiz here. Just for fun, just for the heck of it. There's no prizes. We're just having a laugh. That's all. Let me know how you all are. Let me know how you're feeling, and hope you're all safe and well. Which James Bond car is known as Wet Nelly? Which James Bond car is known as Wet Nelly? And if you know me, then you will probably know the answer to this question. Which James Bond car is known as Wet Nelly? Bonus point for those who can tell me the name of the movie as well. So there's the next question. Which James Bond car is known as Wet Nelly? And a bonus point, which was the movie? Kobe says Jaguar. That is not correct. Okay, the answers are now coming up. So Coxie has it, White Esprit, Blue Devil has it, and Lutfi has it, and Partha has it. They all have it. It was, of course, the original Lotus Esprit S1, the car that converted into a submarine as it dived off into the water with Roger Moore at the wheel. And the movie's name? Janet says submarine. Yeah, it was a submarine car. Movie's name? Moonraker? No, not Moonraker. Not Moonraker. It was earlier than Moonraker, actually, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was earlier than Moonraker. Anybody? Movie's name? Lotus Esprit says my wife. Quite correct. What was the movie? Anybody know the movie? No. It was The Spy Who Loved Me. The Spy Who Loved Me. And the car also, there you go. And Coxie's just come up with that. And it also, Lotus Esprit also appeared in a movie after that. I think it was For Your Eyes Only. That was a slightly different color. It was white in the beginning of the movie and then ended up copper for reasons that we can maybe go into in another quiz. Russia with Love, no, that was not the movie, Partha. It was, the close though, it was The Spy Who Loved Me. Okay, next question. The Jaguar E-Type was one of the world's fastest cars when it was launched. What was its top speed? Hello to Marina, just joining. So those of you who are just joining, we are doing a live car quiz here, just for the heck of it, just for a bit of fun for those people who are into cars and are maybe stuck at home because of hashtag stay home, hashtag stay at home. Hope you're all safe and well. And so the question that I just asked, we've done a series of questions, and the question I just asked was the Jaguar E-Type, when it was launched, it was one of the world's fastest cars. What was its top speed? What was the top speed of the Jaguar E-Type when it was launched? So Partha says 183 and Coxie says 150. Allegedly on the M1, he also reveals, and I will give it to Coxie. That's right, it was in fact 150. And like you say, the legend, the myth, the story is that that's why we have speed cameras, because they were live testing the car on the newly opened M1 at the time, and they were hitting that ridiculous top speed of 150 miles an hour, which is 241 kilometers per hour. So continuing on with the quiz. Next question. Which manufacturer badge shows a bull? Which manufacturer badge has a bull in the logo? Which manufacturer badge has an image of a bull in its logo? Who knows the answer to that one? Those of you who are joining, we are running through a quiz and we're having a little bit of fun here. And the latest question was, which manufacturer badge has a bull in the logo? And I'm getting a stream of correct answers from Blue Devil and Lutfi, Partha and Coxie in Dubai, and it is, of course, Lamborghini. Okay, all right, maybe that was too easy. All right, let's try this one. Which company took over Bentley in 1931? Which company took over Bentley in 1931? Which company took over Bentley in 1931? Who has the answer to that one? So which company? It's actually, just think about it. Which other company do you associate Bentley with? So which company took over Bentley in 1931? So we have answers from Unlutfi and Coxie correctly saying Rolls-Royce. We have Kobe saying Tata. That is not correct. Tata, of course, in fact, do own JLR, Jaguar Land Rover, but not Bentley, which is actually currently owned by Volkswagen, and Rolls-Royce, which is currently owned by BMW, but Rolls-Royce did in fact take over Bentley in 1931. There you go. And yeah, Partha also had the correct answer. Okay, next question. In 1940, it's a similar question to this one actually. In 1947, which manufacturer did David Brown take over? Which manufacturer did David Brown take over in 1947? Think about the name David Brown, think about the initials, and then realize that you've actually probably got the wrong answer if you are trying to go down that route of trying to figure that out. In 1947, which manufacturer did David Brown take over? And so Coxie says Aston Martin, hence DB. That's not the answer that I'm looking for. That's not the answer that I'm looking for. In 1947, which manufacturer did David Brown take over? Not Aston Martin. Not Aston Martin. There's a, see. I told you this was a trick. This was a bit of a trick question. Not Aston Martin. What other manufacturer did David Brown take over in 1947? It was Lagonda. It was Lagonda. There you go, Lagonda. So Aston Martin and Lagonda, of course, then became Aston Martin Lagonda. Anyway, moving on to the next question. What does the 40 represent in Ford GT40? What does the 40 represent in Ford GT40? Those of you who are joining us now, welcome. We are doing a live car quiz on Instagram Live just for fun, just for the heck of it. Doe, says Coxie, who has been answering all the questions correctly so far, but maybe didn't quite get what I was after for that one. What does the 40 represent in Ford GT40? Who knows the answer to that? One answer has already come up. Who else knows the answer to that? If you're joining us, we are doing a live quiz. Hello, Paul, isn't it? Paul, hello, Paul. Joining us on there. We're doing a live car quiz just for the heck of it, just for fun. Hashtag stay home, hashtag stay at home. And we have two answers already on my current question, which was, what does the 40 represent in the name Ford GT40? And Coxie has it. It's 40 inches high. Partha also has it. It is the height of the car. You're quite correct. Yeah, 40 inches was the height of the car measured at the windscreen, as per the regulations of Le Mans. So, yo, how you doing? So there we go. We're doing a live car quiz just for fun, just for the heck of it. No prizes, just for a bit of a laugh because we're all stuck at home. Next question. And this will be interesting to know especially if Coxie, the font of all knowledge and wisdom when it comes to car quizzes. I wonder if he knows this one. The first Land Rover Discovery was also sold in Japan as what car? What was the badge and name? So hello to two more people joining us, to Muhammad and to Vishter. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. We're having a lot of fun. We are live with a car quiz, just for the heck of it, just for a bit of fun, no prizes, just to test our car knowledge. And so the question I've just asked, we've done a whole bunch of questions, we just asked this question. Hello to Omer, how you doing? You well? I hope you're keeping safe and well. So we have already done a bunch of questions, and we are, no, it's not random. So the question I had asked was, what the first Land Rover Discovery was sold in Japan as what make and model? And Coxie says, was it the Ranlover? No, it wasn't the Ranlover. Hello to Tales from Aru. How you doing? I have no idea. Oh, wow. I've actually got a question that Coxie doesn't know the answer to. This is brilliant. This is a moment. This is a special moment. I am going to just savor this for a few moments and ask you the question again to see if anybody else knows. The first Land Rover Discovery was sold in Japan as what make and model? Oh my God, Vishter, well done, you've got it. You've got the answer. Whoa, that's brilliant. The answer, as Vishter correctly says, is the Honda Crossroad. That is absolutely right. Okay, here's one all you petrol heads should know. Once again, thanks for joining. We're having a live car quiz on Instagram, just for the heck of it, just for fun. Hello to Abi Navesh, Navasan. Thanks for joining. We're having a live car quiz here on Instagram, just for the heck of it. We've done a whole bunch of questions, and here's the latest question. And all you petrol heads should know this one. Which classic supercar features in the opening sequence of the first Cannonball Run movie? Which classic supercar features in the opening sequence of the first Cannonball Run movie? Omer says, I think we should raise our hands to answer and then you can pick the name out. Yeah, there may be a problem with that, Omer, and that problem is that I can't actually see you, so that's not going to work. A nice idea, Omer, but there you go. So the answer to the question was, which classic supercar features in the opening sequence of the first Cannonball Run movie? And I have answers from Coxie and from Vishter and from Partha, and the answer, of course, is correctly the Lamborghini Countach, the original Lamborghini Countach. You're absolutely right. Hello to Didi Audio Tuning for joining us. So we are having a lot of fun with a live car quiz here on Instagram Live, just for the heck of it. No prizes, just for a bit of fun, because we are all hashtag stay at home because of this dreaded coronavirus. Hope you are all safe and well. It was in Cannonball Run 2 as well. You're quite right. It changed color, didn't it, halfway through? But then it wasn't actually featured in the rest of the movie. But it was, in fact, I think it was, in fact, in the opening sequence. But the opening sequence of that first movie is just so memorable for me, especially personally. Who famously said, any customer can have a car painted in any color that he wants, so long as it is black? Any customer can have a car painted in any color that he wants, so long as it is painted black. Who famously said that? Who famously said that? Partha says, give me a car. Well, you're not getting a car. Partha says, give me a cap. Ooh, one of these you mean? One of these brown carguy caps. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about that. How many of you guys would be interested in getting one of these? Because, you know, I might be making a few more of these. Let me have a think about that. That's interesting. Okay, let me have a think. I'm not promising now. I might do another quiz, see if I get some more of these, and maybe I'll give it away. But there you go. So the question was, who famously said, any customer can have a car painted any color that he wants, so long as it is black? It was, of course, as Vishter has answered, and Lutfi has answered, and Coxie has answered, black. And Coxie wants to get bonus points. Come on then, Coxie, tell me. Why did he say that? Why did he say that? Hello to GTM Comics. I know you. How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for joining. So we are already into... Hi, Uncle G. Oi, behave yourself. Hello to... was it the Rish Abu official? I probably got that wrong. Rish Abu official. Thanks for joining. China Black was the fastest drying paint, allowing it to be made on a production line, which is what the answer to the question. How are things? Things are great. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Hello to those people who are joining us. We're having a lot of fun just for the heck of it, answering some car questions. Curfew in Kuwait, apparently. Okay. So hope you're well. Hope you're safe and well. Anyway, so yeah, the question was, who famously said any customer can have a car painted as any color that he wants, so long as it is black? Henry Ford, of course, said that with the Ford Model T because China Black was the fastest drying paint. Then they pioneered the whole production line process. Right. Moving on. Again, a historical question: who designed the original classic Mini? Who designed the original classic Mini? Who designed the original classic Mini? So hello to those joining. The Rishab official. Thanks for correcting me. The Rishab official. Thanks for correcting me. Oh yeah, there you go. So thanks for joining. And we are doing the Mr. Bean. No, it's not. Mr. Bean did not design the original classic Mini. Mr. Bean is well known for driving an original classic Mini, but he did not design it. I have correct answers from Coxie, from Blue Devil, and from Vishtar, who all have correctly said it was Alec Isigonis, Sir Alec Isigonis, if you want to be proper about it. So well done there, BMC. Yeah. And Partha says it wasn't Michael Caine. No, you're quite right. So in a way, you haven't answered the question, Partha, but you are quite right in that it was not Michael Caine. And not a lot of people know that. Yeah, sorry about that. So there you go. That was that one. And of course, always you mentioned Michael Caine. I'm not going to go to the obvious movie question related to that, but I will go to another movie question. Which white? No, sorry, a white Dodge Challenger. I want easier questions. You want easier questions? Try this one. This should be easy. A white Dodge Challenger famously appeared in which 1971 movie? A white Dodge Challenger famously appeared in which 1971 movie? It's not the Italian Job. I've just been saying I was going to go to a movie related question because of the Michael Caine reference, but it wasn't the one you would be thinking of. Okay, hello to Mr. Ayer for joining us. We are having a lot of fun with some car quiz questions here live on Instagram, just for the heck of it. And we have Coxie in Dubai, Vishtar and Blue Devil all correctly saying, wait a minute, I'm not going to tell you the answer yet because Paul says it's the Dukes of Hazzard. It's not the Dukes of Hazzard, but you're right, quite right. There was a Dodge Charger featured in the Dukes of Hazzard, the General Lee, and that was, of course, a TV show. I'm talking about a movie. So the people that got it right, Blue Devil and Richter and Coxie, all got it right. It was, of course, the Vanishing Point. Oh, okay, you were, GTM Comments, you were referring to Michael Caine. You weren't answering the question. And the Rishab official also got it right. Hello to 1996 Be Happy. Thanks for joining. Be happy indeed. I hope we're all happy and having a laugh here. Coxie answered the question before the question was done. Yeah, he's a bit annoying, isn't he? So, know it all. He said white Challenger and I knew straight away. Yeah, you're quite right. So there you go. Very famous movie, very famous car. If you haven't seen the movie, go and see it. You've got nothing else to do. Go and see it. It's brilliant. You know what? I might actually do a roundup of good car movies to watch, whilst we're all stuck at home. All right, here's another question. What's the nickname for the US president's limo? Thanks for those people joining. Tan Beamer has just joined, and yeah, Coxie writes pub quizzes. I know that. Yeah, you and you sing as well. I know that. Yes, you're you are brilliant. We bow down before you. You are brilliant. So anyway, here we are live on Instagram answering some questions for fun. And the question I just asked was, what is the nickname of the US president's limo? And we have got Tan Beamer and Vishtar and Paul have all correctly answered. Coxie has correctly answered. It's called the Beast. And the Rishab official has also got it, the Beast. Or Stagecoach. That's interesting. I didn't know that it was called the Stagecoach. I thought it was called Cadillac One. The Beast, the Cadillac One, I think it's called that, or the first car, I think it's called that. So I think that's what it is. But anyway, yeah, the Beast, it is the Beast. That's the answer I was looking for. Partha hasn't seen Vanishing Point. What have you been doing with your life? And seriously, this is a deep movie. It's not just a racing movie or chase movie. It's a deep movie. You gotta go watch it. Hello to Mitch. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And all the other people that are joining. Tan Beamer says, my name is Tan Moy. Okay, I'll try and remember, but I tend to just read out what I'm seeing in front of me. So forgive me if I don't say that. But hello to Tan Moy. Thanks for joining and thanks for letting me know. I much appreciate that. Cadillac One, Mr. Aya says, yes, that is, you're right. I just mentioned that. That was another name that they use for the presidential limo, which the name I was looking for, the nickname I was looking for was the Beast. But yeah, sometimes it is referred to as Cadillac One. Okay, here's another question. The Scorpio was a four-door executive saloon made by which manufacturer? The Scorpio was a four-door executive saloon made by which manufacturer? Hello to Khaled. How you doing? Thanks for joining. We're having a lot of fun here, just answering car questions, just for the heck of it, just for a laugh, because hashtag stay at home. So the question I just asked, hang on, what is GTM Comics saying? I'm just reading out the names as I'm seeing them here so that you all know who I'm referring to. I watched so many movies and other stuff, so a few classics fell through the cracks. Dude, you have to go and watch Vanishing Point. It is utterly brilliant. Okay, so the question I asked, I've got a stream of answers here. The question I asked was, the Scorpio was a four-door executive car made by which manufacturer? And I have Paul, Vishtar, Tan Beamer, was it Tanoy, wasn't it? And Coxie and Lutfi all correctly answering that it was made by Ford. Khalid says, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Thanks for joining. And hope you can join in with the questions and see if you can get some of these. Partha says Mahindra. No, Mr. Aya says Mahindra. It's interesting because I did say four-door executive saloon. And I think you're referring to the SUV, the off-roader. So you're right, Mahindra, I think, you probably will know that better than me, make the Scorpio SUV, but I was looking for four-door executive saloon, which is actually what I asked. So there you go. I'd love to see a Marinara Scorpio, a Mahindra Scorpio. Yeah, okay. There you go. Thanks for Sharik for joining us. More people joining. I hope we're having a lot of fun. We're just doing some car quiz questions here, just for the heck of it, because, hashtag stay at home. Coxie, come see the Scorpio. Best 4x4 in India. There you go. The Marinara Scorpio sounds like an exotic. It does, actually. It does, doesn't it? But I don't want to eat Scorpio. And especially now that we know that eating weird stuff is probably not a good idea. Yeah, sorry. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. There you go. Here we go. So, next question. Here's a good one. What was Gordon Murray's benchmark car when he was developing the McLaren F1? What was Gordon Murray's benchmark car when he was developing the McLaren F1, the famous McLaren F1? So the answer to that question is what I'm looking for next. All the guys that are joining now, thanks so much for joining. We're just having a laugh, a bit of a few car quiz questions just to pass the time. The Rocket. No, the Rocket was a car that he made, wasn't it? Wasn't that the tandem two-seater? That was the car that he made. The SLR, no, the SLR came later. I'm looking for the car that inspired or what the Gordon Murray used as a benchmark for the development of the McLaren F1. In fact, he actually wanted the engine from this manufacturer, but it didn't actually happen. Sharik has the answer. I'll wait for a few more answers, give you a few more moments to see if anybody else has the answer. Again, the question was, what was Gordon Murray's benchmark car when he was developing the McLaren F1? The answer was the Honda NSX. The Honda NSX. Yep, he famously said, I believe, that he had been using Ferrari and Lamborghini as benchmark cars, but once he drove the NSX, that was it. That became his benchmark, and he actually wanted, I believe he wanted the Honda V10 engine in the car, but it just wasn't made available to him. NSX says, the Rishab official, you're quite right, you got it. Tan Beamer says this was a tough Tanoid. Sorry, I would say it because everybody can see who I'm referring to. This was the toughest question. Maybe. There's a few easy ones, a few interesting ones. There you go. Oh, Coxie didn't know one. Oh, there you go. Well done. Oh, yeah, we now have a mutual appreciation society going on here on Instagram Live. So thanks for joining. We're having a lot of fun doing a car quiz right here on Instagram Live because, hey, why not? Next question. What do the Mercedes 300 SL, the Bricklin, and the DeLorean all have in common? What do the Mercedes 300 SL, Bricklin, and the DeLorean all have in common? What do the Mercedes 300 SL, the Bricklin, and the DeLorean all have in common? Thanks to Bulatmir for joining. Welcome. Right, the Rishab official says the engine. It's not the engine. GTM Comics says transmission. It is not the transmission. Blue Devil has got the answer. Vishtar has got the answer. And Khalid has got the answer. And Tanvim have got the answer. It is, of course, and Coxie, of course, has got the answer. It is, of course, gull wing doors. They all famously had gull wing doors. Who knows more about the Bricklin for bonus points? If anybody can tell me a little bit of information about the Bricklin. It's not part of the quiz, but just, not a lot of people know that car. All our cars. We could answer. You could answer most of the questions in my quiz by that answer. No, they're cars. Yeah, all the modes of transportation. Yeah, thanks, man. That's a good one. I'm glad to see we're having a bit of but it's awful. I think you're referring to the Bricklin, Coxie. So okay, right. Another one. Which car maker used to have the slogan, "The ultimate driving machine"? Which car maker used to have the slogan, "The ultimate driving machine"? So those of you online, we are having fun with the car quiz just for the heck of it, because hashtag stay at home, why not? And the question now that I've just asked is, which car maker used to have the slogan, "The ultimate driving machine"? And I've got a stream of answers from Blue Devil, Tanbeamer, Vishtar, all saying BMW. You are all correct. And Lutfi also, yep, well done. It is, in fact, BMW. Coxie says, it's my employers. Oh, hang on, you've got a load of you're a freelancer, aren't you, like me? That's the thing, isn't it? Mr. Aya says Mercedes. No, it wasn't actually Mercedes. No, but Sharik has got it as well. It was, in fact, BMW. You're quite right. Okay, so we are moving to, what's that, LSM? What are you talking about? I don't know. Oh, okay, I don't know. All right, never mind. It is the BMW. All right, so we are moving on to another movie question. How about this one? Thanks to all of you who are joining on here on Instagram Live just to pass the time, have a bit of fun, have a bit of a laugh, do some car quiz questions. The next is also a movie question. What car was featured in the 1968 movie The Love Bug? What car was featured in the 1968 movie The Love Bug? What car was featured in the 1968 movie The Love Bug? Come on, you must have seen this movie. I saw this movie as a kid. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid, this one. What car was featured in the 1968 movie The Love Bug? Okay, so here the answers are coming in now from Blue Devil, Vishtar, Coxie, the Rishab official, and you're all correct. It was, of course, the Volkswagen Beetle. And Sharik also has got the answer. It was a Volkswagen Beetle. Well done, all you guys. So we are still continuing with our, just for the heck of it, just for fun, hashtag stay at home quiz, car quiz here live on Instagram. And we've just done that question. We're moving on to the next question. God, is it that old now? Coxie says, is it that old now? 1968. Yeah. I know what you mean, Coxie. Yeah, I know. But anyway, and here's a 1966 question for you. Oh, no, I've just given away the answer. But anyway, which manufacturer? I've had a terrible experience during the test drive of the Golf R. Okay, right. That's not in the Love Bug. I hope you're okay though. I hope you're okay. Anyway, I hope you're fine. It was a terrible experience. I hope that, I hope you've emerged from that okay. Anyway, which manufacturer? Here's the next question. We've got a few more questions left. And, if you're enjoying this and if you liked doing this, then please let me know. Then you never know. Maybe we might do this again, in a few days' time. Why not? We're all stuck at home, aren't we? So anyway, so here is another question. I'm all good, says Tanbima. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Here we go with another question. We've got a few more questions left, yeah? So here we go. Which manufacturer first offered all-wheel drive on a production passenger car? Which manufacturer first offered all-wheel drive on a production passenger car? So basically, the question there is, what was the first, you could say, production passenger car, the car that you could buy that actually had, that wasn't an off-roader, it wasn't an SUV, it wasn't an SUV that had all-wheel drive on it. Now, this was bound to throw some people, and in fact, we've got Tanbima, Khalid, and we've got Lutfi and Sharik all saying Audi, which is what I suspected people were going to say. We've got Rishab saying Land Rover. No, because I said it's a production passenger car and not an off-roader, not an SUV. We have, however, got Sharik says Subaru. No, it was not Subaru either. But we do have two correct answers. We have a correct answer from Vishtar, and we have a correct answer from Coxie. It was, in fact, the Jensen. It wasn't the Suzuki, says Mr. I. It was the Jensen. The Jensen, in fact, in 1966, had all-wheel drive on a production passenger car. Coxie says, but to be fair, Cadillac did it in the 30s. I'll have to look that up. But as far as I know, that the first passenger production car that you could buy, as far as I know, was the Jensen. So I'm going to have to go and research that one. But as far as I know, I think that's the case. But that's the first car to officially have it. Of course, then famously, Audi did it with the Quattro, with a very unique engineering a feature that they had on that, or a solution to a problem that they had with that one, because it felt still like an all-wheel drive when they first put it in there, but then they figured out how to make it like a car. It wasn't a Suzuki, to Mr. Shabbat Fisher, wasn't a Suzuki. Nice question. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, we've got a few more. In fact, we have some people joining us as well. So welcome to. I'm sorry I missed you, but I think we had a few more people joining us. Anyway, if you've just joined us, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're just at the tail end of these. Yeah, it was a tricky one, Tanbeamer, and I knew most of you were going to say Audi. We're just at the tail end of this just fun little car quiz that I thought we'd have, because hashtag stay at home, why not? Interceptor first also had ABS as coxie. Yes, it did. I was going to save that for another quiz, but now you've blown it. Yeah, the Jensen Interceptor was the first car to have ABS. Because again, I thought if that's one of those questions where if you ask what was the first car to have ABS, I suspect a lot of people would say Mercedes. But in fact, it was the Jensen Interceptor. You're quite right. So call me Vish. It's easier. I'll try. Again, what I'm doing is I'm just using what I see on the screen so that other people can also see who I'm referring to, because that just makes it easier. Okay, so moving on, we have got the next question. We have only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 more questions left. So stick with me. We're nearly there. What does KITT stand for? What does KITT stand for? And Lutfi is saying, yes, he would have said Mercedes if I had asked the question, which was the first manufacturer to have ABS on a car. And maybe that will be in a future quiz. So and Lutfi, keep following me. Maybe jump in on the next quiz. It might be there. You'll know the answer. Anyway, the question I asked was, Rishab says, give some questions on new cars. Do I have any here on new cars? And there is one on new cars. Yeah, there is actually 2 on newish cars coming, so stay tuned. Okay, so the question I just asked was, what does KITT stand for? And Vish has got it, Coxie's got it, Blue Devil has got it. You're quite right. Yep, you've got it. You are quite right. It is, in fact, a Knight Industries 2000. Knight Rider, yes, the Knight Rider. The car was actually called the Knight Industries 2000 kit. Rishab has also got it. And Lutfi says, haha, yes, okay, so he's going to stay tuned for the next quiz. Maybe in a few days' time I might do it, another one. Hello to Prince Minesh, thanks for joining. You were just joining at the tail end of a quiz. We've still got a few more questions to go though, so still join in. Welcome to do that. And there's no prize, so it's just for a bit of fun. Thanks for joining. We thought, hey, why not? Let's have a bit of a laugh because, hashtag stay at home. So here we go with the next question. What was the unique feature of the BMW Z1? What was the unique feature of the BMW Z1? Hello to Hafiz Ahmed. Thanks for joining. We're having a bit of fun here. Hello, how you doing? We're having a bit of fun here. Just answering car quiz questions. We're into the last 7 or 8 questions now. But stay tuned and join in because there's no prize. It's just for fun. So yeah, see if you can answer this question. The next question was, what was the unique feature of the BMW Z1? What was the unique feature of the BMW Z1? So we have some answers coming in now. What was the unique feature of the BMW Z1? Tan Beamer says it was the doors. Sharik says it was the doors. Coxie says it was doors that slid into the sills on cam belts. And the Rishab official also says it was the doors. You're all quite right. It was, in fact, the vertically sliding doors. So the doors would simply just drop down into the sill, quite amazingly. And it was, it's a brilliant little sports car, that wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, you were asking for a modern question. Who was asking for a modern car question? So here it is. That was kind of a modern car, modern-ish, not classic modern, you could say, a modern classic. So here is now a modern car question. Which car features a ludicrous mode? Which car features a ludicrous mode? So those of you joining us, we're just at the tail end. This is the last few questions of an impromptu car quiz I thought we'd do just for the heck of it, just for fun, because why not? We are, hashtag stay at home. So, let's try finding ways to combat any kind of boredom, and especially for car guys and car people who are interested in testing their car knowledge. We have got a stream of answers now to the question I just asked, is which car features a ludicrous mode? And we have got Tan Beamer, Blue Devil, Hafiz Ahmed, Vishtar, Tan Beamer says, and Lutfi, and Rishab, and Coxie, they've all got it. It is, in fact, the Tesla, and to be specific, it is the Tesla Model S, as Lutfi says. It's all of them, in fact, apart from the Model 3, although I was looking for Model S because I think that's the car that it was introduced on. So yeah, ludicrous mode, Tesla. I will accept Tesla, but yeah, Tesla Model S. Thanks to Fatboy KDub15 for joining. You're just at the tail end. I've got about 5 questions left on this just for fun car quiz that we're doing on Instagram Live, because hey, why not? Hashtag stay at home. And if you all like this, if you all enjoy this, then please let me know. Maybe we'll do another one soon. We'll do another one. Why not? Just let me know, and maybe we'll get some more people involved. Oh, so next question: what car was known as the Rambo Lambo? What car was known as the Rambo Lambo? Okay, so we're just in the last few questions. What car was known as the Rambo Lambo? That is the next question. What car was known as the Rambo Lambo? Very interesting question. Very popular car in the, well, it wasn't a very popular car, but a very unique car. So Hafiz Ahmed says Countach. You've got the right manufacturer, but you got the wrong model. Tan Beamer, Blue Devil, Coxie have all got the answer, and the Rashab official has got the answer, and Sharik has got the answer. Well done, you guys. You guys have been brilliant in this quiz. The answer is, of course, as you've all rightly pointed out, the Lamborghini LM002, and Vish just got in there at the end as well. Hello to the Belgian driver who's just joined, welcome. And we are just having a car quiz just for fun. We have got 4 more questions left, so we're just at the tail end, but have a go, because why not? There's no prize, it's just for a bit of fun. Vish says it was also known as the Cheetah. You're quite right. It was the first Lamborghini SUV. It was the father of the Urus, or the Urus, yeah, whatever. And hello to aka the Cheetah. Yes, you're quite right, Coxie. So there you go, and that's that one. So in the last 4 questions, next question: why was the 1948 Porsche 356 called the 356? Why was the 1948 Porsche 356 called the 356? Come on, you Porsche files. Why was the 1948 Porsche 356 called the 356? So those of you joining us, we are having, we're just at the tail end. We've got 4 questions left. At the tail end of a car quiz we're having just for fun here. No prizes, so join in. It's just for a laugh. See how you do. And hello to Al Golid who's joined. Welcome. We're just having a car quiz. We've got, and hello to Dalpe, who's joined, and thanks for joining. And we are at the tail end, last 3 or 4 questions on this car quiz we've been having, just for the heck of it, just for fun, because hey, hashtag stay at home, why not? And the question I just asked was, why was the 1948 Porsche 356 called the 356? So let me go back through some of the answers here. And we have, Tan Beamer says, was it 356 cubic inches? No, that's not the answer. Do you know, Coxie says, do you know, I never found out the answer to this. Go on. Wow, I know another one. I think this is the second one that I've had that Coxie, the walking, talking automotive encyclopedia, doesn't know the answer to. The Rashab official says, is it 356 inches long? No, that's not the correct answer. Hafiz says it's 3.56 cylinder. No, that's not the correct answer. Tan says 356 cubic inches. Coxie says 30 feet long. 30 feet long? No, the answer was, quite simply, that it was the 356th design by Porsche Design Bureau. They basically numbered all of their projects. They numbered all of their cars. Hello to RGED4 for joining. We have 3 questions left, so please do join in on this car quiz. We're having a lot of fun just doing this car quiz just for the heck of it, because why not? Hashtag stay at home. Oh boy, yeah, that's the answer. Yeah, that took you by surprise, didn't it? I think that one threw a lot of people. I got to find more questions like that, actually. So that was an interesting one. The Porsche 356 is the question that I just asked. The Porsche 356, hello there. The Porsche 356 was called the 356 simply because it was the 356th design by Porsche Design Bureau. There you go. The more you know. There you go. 356 inches is 30 feet. All right. Ooh, okay. Well, you may have a point, but actually, that is what it was. They numbered all of their projects, and that's what it came to. Okay. Final 3 questions. So the last one of 3 remaining questions. Motor City is the nickname for which question? Motor City is the name for which city? Answer that question. Coxie is replying to Tan Beamer about the 911. The 911 was 901. You're quite right. It's interesting. The 911 was project number 901, and it was supposed to be called 901. But then Peugeot got angry and said, no, you can't, because we have all of the numbers ending in 01, so you can't do that. So I think it was in America that they sued them, and so they couldn't, so they called it the 911. So Motor City, the question I asked was the final of 3 questions. The first of the final 3 questions was Motor City is the nickname for which city, and I have correct answers from Tan Beamer, Hafiz Ahmed, Coxie, the Belgian driver, Blue Devil, Rashab Official, and RGED4. And Lutfi and Vish and Sharik. It is, of course, Detroit. It is, of course, Detroit. Thanks. Hi to Jamil003 for joining. I've got 2 more questions left. Jamil, join in. Have fun. Hello to Kier Investments. Okay, we've got 2 more questions. We've got more people joining, and we've got 2 more questions left out of this quiz that we've been running just for the heck of it. It's for the last 49 minutes actually now. Whoa, I've been talking continuously for 49 minutes. Hey, give me a round of applause. Come on, guys. 49 minutes into this, and we have 2 more questions remaining in this car quiz. Feel free to join in because there's no prize. It's just for fun. It was the hashtag stay at home thing, you know. And if you all enjoyed this and if you all like this, then please do. Thank you very much to Jamil, who is in fact giving me a round of applause. I appreciate that. Then please do join me again. Maybe we'll do this again. Let me know if you want to see another quiz or something like this, something interactive like this. And what I might do is if I can download all of this, I might stick it up onto YouTube. So if you follow youtube.com/browncarguy, then subscribe to that, and hopefully I'll try and put it up on there. Then you can review all of this. Right then, so the final of the last 2 questions, the first of the last 2 questions, who is considered the father of the Ford Mustang? Who is considered the father of the Ford Mustang? Tan says, yeah, man, so I guess he's saying, yep, he wants to see more quizzes. RGD says, let the VTEC kicked in, yo! At 50 minutes, the VTEC kicked in, yo! Mr. I says, bike quiz. Now, I'll let one of you guys do bike quiz, because I'm not really a bike guy. I don't really know much about bikes, so that wouldn't be right. And Lutfi says, yes, so I guess he wants to see more. Belgian driver says, Lee Iacocca. Coxie says Lee Iacocca. Blue Devil says Lee Iacocca. Let me go back again. And Jamil says Carroll Shelby. No. Coxie says Lee Iacocca. Dan Beamer. I'm not able to recollect the answer. Don't worry, I'm just going to reveal it to you. Mr. I says Shelby. Rishab Official says I have no idea. No. Hat tip to not Shelby. Carroll Shelby was an absolute legend and responsible for incredible cars. And he famously said, I am Carroll Shelby and performance is my business. But it wasn't Carroll Shelby. It was, in fact, Lee Iacocca. Lee Iacocca is known as the father of the Ford Mustang. Hence, in fact, look it up. There is, in fact, a Lee Iacocca special edition Mustang that was basically designed as I think it was a tribute to him. Iacocca, well done. So here we go. Last question. And this is a little bit of a homage to my years in the Middle East. So some of you guys should hopefully know the answer to this. Next question, this last question. So before I go into last questions, once again, thanks so much to all of you for joining and making this a fun 51 minutes now that we've been doing this live on Instagram. Just a car quiz, just for the heck of it, no prize, just for fun, because hashtag stay at home, why not? If you want to see more of this, then please do let me know, message me, whatever, let me know, and maybe we'll do it again or something similar. Or if you have some other ideas that we can do, I might try and download all of this and stick it onto my YouTube channel so you can see it there, youtube.com/browncarguy. Thank you so much, Tan Beaver. Thank you so much, Hafiz. So here comes the last question. The last question of this session. It is, who said a Rolls in the desert is like rubies? Who said a Rolls in the desert is like rubies? Once again, who famously said a Rolls in the desert is like rubies? That is the last question of this quiz. We've been running for 52 minutes now here on Instagram Live with a lot of people joining in and having fun. Thank you to all those people who are now saying thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much, guys. And we will try to do it again. Hafiz says, was it Sheikh Zayed? Coxie says, was it Sheikh Zayed? No. The Rashad official says, me? Really? Did you say that? Wow. I'm impressed, dude. No, it wasn't me either. Although, you know what? I should have said it, really, shouldn't I? And Vish has got the answer. Oh my God, Vish has got the answer. Imtishan didn't say it either. He probably would try to take a Rolls Royce in the desert, but no, he didn't say that. Belgian driver, no one from Belgium said that. No, you're quite right. Nobody from Belgium did say that. Tanvima says no, it wasn't Imtishan. The answer was by Vish. Vishtar has got the answer. So the last question of this session, which we've been running for nearly an hour now here on Instagram Live, a car quiz just for the heck of it, because hashtag stay at home, why not? Just for a laugh, no prizes. And the last question was, who said a Rolls in the desert is like rubies? And the answer was, of course, T.E. Lawrence of Arabia. Famously, Lawrence of Arabia. And in fact, if you look on one of my pictures on my Facebook or even on Instagram, you'll actually see me with a replica of that car, or one of the cars that he was referring to, and I'm actually wearing a Lawrence of Arabia type headgear there, just for the heck of it. I think you might see it on browncarguy.com in the header. Anyway, there you go. We've done our, what was it, 54 minutes live session here on Instagram Live. Thank you for all of you guys that joined and took part. It was a lot of fun. It was a real laugh, and I really enjoyed having your company today. And hey, we're all stuck at home. We're all trying to make the best of this dreaded situation, and hoping that this will all blow over quickly. All of you guys, stay safe out there. Keep washing your hands. Make sure social distancing. Keep vulnerable and elderly people safe in this current situation. Please look after yourselves. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks for all of you guys that are giving me some great feedback right now, and hopefully we'll try and do this again soon. Thanks to all you guys. Take care, everyone, and see you again really soon. Thank you so much. Loving the comments that are coming through. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, take care all, and bye.